The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. Jones wants to throw to start things out here.
Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Nice job there, quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Throw left side, complete. That's Henry. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down.
But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Now Jones. Going deep here for Parker. And got his man, complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Henry. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. 7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. Throwing Jones. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll look to throw again. Parker's got it. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taking it about the 1.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Burrow will throw. His throw incomplete.
Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We start with the Packers and Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then you got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, the Bucs and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern in the desert. Plus one more for good measure on Monday. Once the family's all gone back home and Grandma's puttered out of the house, grab the leftovers and sit back and watch the Chargers and the Colts from Indianapolis.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
On second down, a run was strong.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Now Jones on 3rd down. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line.
So on 4th down, Jones jogs off, and on comes a longtime vet, Nick Folk, for the Pats field goal try.
From the left hash, this will be a 40. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Bengals will get the football back. Well, I see what they were trying to do there. You pop up your holder, roll them out. You got the option to run or pass. This didn't work.
Not at all. And the communication was excellent defensively to make sure that receivers were covered as they escaped from the line of scrimmage because that's supposed to be a surprise.
Down the numbers. There he goes. The 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. They got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start with a handoff to Strong.
And he's got some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. 7-7, our score after one. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Jones. Open receiver here. Complete. It's Parker. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st and 10, it's Strong.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip.
And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 15. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. On 2nd and 11 now.
Burrow, man open. That's Jamar Chase complete.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And out of bounds right around the 20. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets a made.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll give it to Mixon. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Going to keep it on the sneak.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
Joe Burrow.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So the potential could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. So we are at halftime.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Taking in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This is caught. It's Boyd. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
Mixon with a first down carry.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to Mixon on first down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
3rd quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
He's had success running the football. This is more or less an extension of that because they drop it off to him on the screen. And I'll bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made something out of that one.
And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive is eating up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
125 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Mixon up the middle. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It's Mixon on the counter. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. That time they're able to bottle him up, and he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
3rd and goal. Burrow.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Straight ahead is Strong.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
This one swung outside to Strong.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down. We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. From the 38, Jones. And caught by Henry. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell.
And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Gun.
Running left, it's Mixon. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Gotta go.
And now they're in the hurry up. And they go play action now. Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Hayden Hurst, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the fourth quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. New England's offense set to go. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 23. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Jones to throw on third down. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Finds Strong on the check down. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
It's the gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones. And over the middle, this is Parker. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down. Back to throw again.
Here's a screen play. This is Strong. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on second down. Jones. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Parker's got it for a Patriots touchdown. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll go to Pirine, try to pound it in. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. McPherson now for the extra point.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. 5 plays there on that drive. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. New England trying to get a place on offense. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now Jones. Finding strong underneath. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. He completes it to Henry. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Throwing Jones. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. That's caught by Myers. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. A big play there for New England. 42 yards.
Complete to Jacoby Myers. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Kendrick Bourne, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Fulton. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that drive goes 8 plays. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score in special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.